Okay, we're currently just waiting the mandatory 10 seconds. 10 seconds for what? Who knows? Apparently, there's something with the software I'm using and the time YouTube syncs up, and that's why I leave the splash screen on here. The problem is I forget to turn it off. So, we're working on the Milwaukee Road. As you can see, turn the splash screen off and you can see. Turn it off. Try turn it off. There we go. Traffic in the Minneapolis-St. Paul area is bumper to bumper wagon stagecoach. This is just insane. Over here at the Father Louis Hennepin Bridge, we have 64 people waiting. And each of the coaches is, let's see how they're doing. What do we have on here? We have the 7 vehicle, what are these things called? Are these just regular tram coaches? What are they have a name? They gotta have a name. The St. Petersburg streetcar. So, we could get more of them. We could do a lot more to fix this. Oh, now the icon's gotten even bigger. Yep, it's getting worse while we're watching. So how are we going to fix this problem of all this traffic and problems up here in the Twin Cities? Easy. We're going to build the Milwaukee Road, and we're going to haul passengers all across Wisconsin from Milwaukee. Okay. How's that going to help Minneapolis? Well, we don't know. It'll bring more people into Minneapolis. Okay. Well, I guess bringing people from Milwaukee to Minneapolis could help things. No, 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 no. We're going to do even better. We're going to bring people from Chicago to Minneapolis. No, no, no. Chicago to Minnesota. No, that's the state. Chicago to Milwaukee. There you go. That's the city. We're going to bring people from Chicago to Milwaukee. And then we're going to take those people all the way across the Cheese State, the Dairyland, and then all the way over to Minnesota and into downtown Minneapolis-St. Paul. Okay, that'll help the traffic somehow. Yes, it will. Okay, let's see how this works. We're going to start with, well, we're at 20 million. Well, we're not now, but we're hovering at the 20 million range. So as we start building the what are we calling this? We're calling it the Chicago-Milwaukee-St. Paul. It's not pool, it's Paul. Try it again. Chicago-Milwaukee-St. Paul stretch from Chicago up to Milwaukee and over to St. Paul of Milwaukee Road. That's right. Now the Milwaukee Road, as we know, started out as a collection of railroads that expanded over time as our country grew, and we know why they died out. Because when World War II ended, they decided that people were going to want to take trains even more and made a huge, massive capital expenditure, and then found themselves with wagons and no one riding them. Kind of like what we're doing over at the Mississippi River. So today, we're going to pull out of Chicago. We've already done that math multiple times. We know where the routes are going to go. They are going to pull from these 2 tracks. They're going to come out of here. Yeah, they're going to be backwards. So they got to come over here. And then, so we're going to pull from up here somewhere. So we've got to pick a spot up here for our passenger service to come from. And then from here, it's going to beeline nonstop into Milwaukee. No, it's not. Well, we're going to follow this down. That's just a junction. Okay, so we're going to have to deal with this. Yeah. Are we going to Lake Geneva? Yeah, we are. We got to. Okay, we'll get rid of this street because there's this goes nowhere. Back things up a little bit. That'll cause money. We ain't doing that. It won't cause money. It will cost money. Throw a train station in. Okay, what kind of stations are we using on here? Are we going to use Netherlands stations for their cool, interesting look? Not sure what's cool or interesting about this. Give us a small building. Is it any different? Not sure. How about a large one? Medium. Has the gardens. Large one. So it's the same station. I think the difference is just, yeah, but these are going to be small stops. Well, let's do them with no buildings. That'll lower our rent. Do we pay rent on a building? I don't know. I think we do. Well, let's assume it lowers it. What about a Mediterranean station? I thought we said we were going to use these west of the Mississippi. Okay. Then I guess we're doing a regular station. No, we'll use these. Pay homage to all the German imports. Not German imports, German immigrants. Yes, they came into. Okay, well, this thing doesn't give it a building and then it'll grab. There we go. Alright. So, are we doing two-way track? Well, the trains have to come back. Yeah, but we could do a siding and a switch up outside of town. Alright, well, then let's try it. Alright, we are here, and we gotta get to there. Give us track, regular track. How quickly do we want to get out of here? Well, I mean, we could turn right here. I mean, we could have turned up here. You know, straight across. Ooh, that could be interesting to see. Yeah, and it would be elevated. Keep it cheap. We're out of money. We're not out of money. We got 20 million. Well, we're low on money. So if we turn here, give us a nice 60, whatever, and then bring us in. Or you're going to have to get rid of that signal to bring us in. The game is not going to like us cutting across here. Nope, it's not. Alright, get rid of the signal. And get rid of that one? Yeah. Alright, line us back up. Line us Travalis? No. Line us. Line us back up. You can't because of this split here. Okay, well, let's delete the track that we just placed 2 seconds ago. Let's start off the day with, give us an 80, 80, 76. And you do not want to give us an 80 by any means, do you? Give us an 80. 80, there you go. Alright, now the outbound track. Grab right here. Right there. Sure? Right there. Okay. There's our 80 going into and out of Chicago. Alright, well, at some point this has to become a single track line. Let's try and stay above 80 the whole way. Okay, well then let's go all the way for 120s. These trains will never do 120s. Yes, but they will one day. And if we plan now, we'll spend more money now on a feature that we don't need. Yeah, see, now you're crossing track. Oof. Yeah, how do we do that? We want this. We got to make sure it looks cool. Well, cool is important. I mean, that's what people pay for. Cool. You know, when people think of cool, they mention my name all the time. When phrases like "shut the refrigerator door," is that going to get across? Nope, it's too low. Go up to 4. We know it's always 4. I don't know why it's 4, but it always is. Okay, what track are we using? This? I mean, that's cool. I really like this bridge. That's like a cheaty bridge without the pillars. Give us old Rusty. Yep, because we're going to have to fix it later. Alright, now bring us into the station in an awesomely cool sort of way. There you go. Let's get rid of that. Is that too much bridge? Well, what does it look like without bridge? It looks like that. I don't think that's as cool or interesting. And it's 157,000. It's cheaper to do a bridge. That is not how the real world works. It's cheaper to throw down dirt. But anyway, all right, we're here. Now get us down to the ground as quickly as we can. There we go. Now bring us over to here. 155,000. Check out the track. You know, we're up too high for no purpose. Can we go any lower? What's our price tag change to? 113. Look at that. See? We're cheaper. All right. You got to get back over here for single track. 78. Can we do better? Not on this weird curve. You can get a 104 and a 78. Okay, whatever. Give us some signals. One-way signals. Waiting to leave. You're cleared the signal track. You're cleared the single track. Yeah, you know. Alright. This guy's coming down. Yep. And these two are heading out. Alright, so we've got our signaling done in Chicago. Let's see how it looks from the train level. It's going to look like track. Yeah. And off to your right is the new Chicago-Milwaukee-St. Paul portion of the. Let's fill in this ditch. You know, if we do these as we go. Okay, that is not what we wanted at all. We said flatten. No, we should have said smooth. Nope, flatten. Come up here. Okay, that's you're really messing things up, and you're spending all our money. There we go. Much better. First time. Yep, first time. Perfect first time. All right, now we are traveling across the. Is that Jinky? Come across here. Oh, it's not too bad. All right, so now we made it to Lake Geneva. Is there going to be a Lake Geneva local? No way, not at all. Okay, so how do we get out to Johnsonville and Rockford? Well, what we said was a train was going to go from Lake Geneva and a train was going to go from Rockford all by themselves. Okay, so how do we get them back here? Let's try building the Rockford train. Clear out some of this stuff, otherwise known as the failure of our previous growth. Where can we throw in a station here? Station. We want overpasses. Yeah, put the station here. Alright, what does this get us? Well, it gets us connected to these things. Well, then delete that first. Not the tree. There we go. Alright. Do we need a road here? I think we do. Let's come right through here. How does that look? Again, every time we come back in, we're missing 103,000. Ouch. Well, we're going to have to build bus service here. Oh, look, the town built the road for us. Thank you. Thank you, town. After we spend all our money. All right, we're at Lake Geneva. All right, cool. But how do we get back? Well, we can come through Lake Geneva. Really? Yeah. Can we get across here? Now, we're going to go back over the exact same track? No, we can come across this stretch right here. Ooh, good idea. All right, so we come across here. All right, and then we come into... That's an ugly turn. Not a good turn at all. Okay, oh, by the way, we learned something interesting today. It's called check your audio levels. Your game sound is louder than you. Yes, but that's what people come here for. They come here to hear the game, not to hear me. Well, now they're going to hear more of us. All right, 120. Come across the track. Stay. Well, I mean, it's close to 120. I mean, it's not even close at all. All right, bring us out here. How's that look? 120s. We slow down as we're heading into the station. We're perfectly fine with trains slowing down as they head into the station. All right, we're going to need a loop. A horrible loop that eventually we'll be able to get rid of, but not right now. Okay, bring us back. How about a little bit faster? I mean, let's not brake or anything to get out of here. That's too big. We'll take that one we got. All right, signals. Are we going into the station first? I mean, it really doesn't matter. Come around. Let's keep the station on our right-hand side. Make it easier for the conductor, passengers to get off the train. I mean, if that's how that worked, but it's not really. Okay. Track 1. Give us a line. We're going to call this TMR, the Milwaukee Road. Well, this isn't going to be the Milwaukee Road. This is going to be North Shore service. Well, North Shore wouldn't go all the way into Rockford. Okay. I mean, whatever. Well, you know what? We're going to call everything from here north of here Milwaukee Road. That's kind of lazy. This is definitely North Shore. So we're going to call this North Shore Line, Chicago, Rockford. Okay, do we really need to put Chicago in here? I mean, all the North Shore lines are coming out of Chicago. Okay, North Shore Line, Rockford. And where is that? Excuse me. That was people calling to say, stop talking on your stream. Shut up. Okay, North Shore Line, Rockford. So she comes out of Chicago. And we're going to put her on track 7. No, track 6. Okay, and then she does her reversing maneuver. And then she goes to Rockford. Okay. She can use either track when she reverses. Cool. We're not calling the station Rockford Halt. It's a Rockford passenger station. We should change the name of these things to like Rockford Station. You know, if we came out with a list of 2 or 3 different names for small train stations, you know, like Rockford Metro, they're just Rockford. You know, and when it becomes, you know, BART, well, that's in Boston. No, actually, BART is in San Francisco, Bay Area. Oh, okay. Well, when we come up with a name like, you know, Patco in the Jersey, Philadelphia area, or the New York Metro. Okay, track 6. All right, that line is set up. Yeah, where's that train going to come from? Well, it's going to have to come from all the way down here, get bought, come down here, get into station. Yeah, how's it going to do that? Are we not connected to... Oh, man, our train would have to be bought all the way out there. That is far too long to go. We'll have to connect up here somewhere to get these trains out of there. Okay. Problem for later. How do we get out of Lake Geneva and get back? We build a loop. Okay, build a loop it is. You know what? This is going to have an express track going through it. So it's going to have traffic going either way. It seems a little overkill for a station that we just put down. Yeah, it does. Is this an everyday station? No, what kind of platform is this? It's that New Zealand platform. So we should have put down 2? No, because there's got to be a way to... Where is the New Zealand platforms? Miscellaneous, side, passengers, platform roofs, passengers, platforms. The New Zealand platforms are not... Let's see if they're in here. Spanish Old Mediterranean. Well, I wonder if it just gives us that platform. Let's see. Does it? No, not if you put down train tracks. Platform. Does it give us? Not even close. Wow. Well, how are we going to put an express station in with a bypass? Well, let's do the math. This would be a platform. Yeah. Track, platform. Track, platform. We can't move the platform. Okay, what if we do 3 tracks? Or not 3 tracks, 3 platforms. Platform 1, track, be a platform here. There'd be track on this side. That still doesn't put one here. Man, can we not make a... Wow. You know what? This platform's probably not supposed to be unlocked this year. And that's why we can't buy it. It's just not showing up for us as locked or unlocked. That is... Huh. And it's not under MISC. Okay. Well, I guess we have some kind of half-ass looking station. Okay. And the overpasses didn't go in. Well, if we put in that platform, how would the overpasses work? I mean, we're going to have 4 track. We'd have platform, track, other platform with overpasses. Okay, that's our 2 stops here. And then we put the expresses out this way. Ooh, that's an idea. The express is on the outbound side. Let's give it a shot. I mean, we're only going to have 2 of these. Well, there's no express up there. There could be. We could have... No, because it's got to go into Johnsonville. It's not going to come up. It needs a separate freight line to go down. It's got to cross the cheese curtain. I mean, it could parallel this. And then come right here to the passenger side of this station. Okay, but then what? Well, now it's here and it's free to go to Milwaukee. Huh. That is, what train is this? Hold on. What train is this? That's going to the... We need a Chicago train. Where's the Chicago's Tools train? Tools, Chicago. Let's pin that puppy. Because we might need it for a BRB in a second. We'll have to find out. But while we're figuring that out, we could come through here. Well, how are you going to get down there? We're over here. Well, you come right here, grab onto here, and head down, parallel in the tunnel. Okay, now you follow the ramp going down. You're over here, and now you pull into the passenger portion of the station. That is, as previously been mentioned, the zoo in which I live. Okay, so if our passenger service comes here, okay, now get them into Milwaukee. Do we have to service anybody over here? No, we don't. Okay, so you come along here. I guess we go around this forest. No, what we should do is come down here to the lake and go along the road. We follow this up. We put the Milwaukee station in here somewhere. Yeah, okay, be right back. Excuse me. Okay, enough of that. Let's get, damn it, man. Huntsville, shut up. What is this, 20 friggin' messages from them? Let's get the game volume turned up, because we found out that that is too low with all of our mixer testing. Thank you to everybody that participated in the testing, and let us try and figure out why were we just not getting enough volume. I mean, I appreciate everyone's help. Let's see. Where are we? Alright, we're back. That goes here. Lower the speed. Lower the speed. There you go. Alright. Now, in my ears, this seems a little loud, but from all of our testing and feedback, the game sounds needed to be raised. Apparently, my voice volume needed to be raised too, but I've already adjusted that earlier. Alright, we're at 31 million. We have to make a decision here. We were chatting about this earlier. How are we getting down to Johnsonville? Are we saying that this is its own spur and we don't care? In which case we're going to branch off of here, grab this road, and follow the tunnel? That's the cheapest way to do it. I think that's the way we're going to do it, because I mean, any chance to keep our costs down, we are definitely gonna grab. Okay, but we're only supposed to be doing one tunnel per. All the tunnels are only supposed to be single tracked. How are you running 2 tracks through a tunnel? No, that's not what we said. What we said was, for each line of service, each type of service, whether that's passenger or freight. Alright, so is this an express station through here? Yes, it is. Well, who uses this line? Oh my god, this is the station that we built. I talk about our embarrassments coming back to us. This is the station that we built thinking that this was Milwaukee. We didn't think that. Only the blind guy did. Okay, so we only have two stations through here. Yeah, and this is all freight. Well, then really there should be a freight express line through here. We're going to make a freight express station? What? You know what? We're going to do it. Let's do it while there's nobody here. We're going to make this a freight express. Well, what does that mean? Well, that means we need a track here and a track here, and this becomes a platform. So you're going to tear up half the station for looks. Well, looks do count for a lot. So yeah, we're definitely, it's got to look awesome. Alright, well, if that's what you want to do. Stop doing that. Okay, now, 2 tracks. Track? Yep. Express going the other way. Local. Express, local. Express deliveries. And express and deliveries. Alright, put down the platform. Cargo. Oh, platforms. Cargo. You can't put that one in because it touches like this one too. Yeah, we hear you. Alright, let's get rid of these guys. You know, it'll be easier to get rid of the street and put this. No, just do it the right way. Alright, we'll try it. 1, 2. Well, these have to be redone. Is there any track in there? No. Okay. Well, then all this out here has to get redone. Yeah, it does. And this is a passenger line. Well, that shouldn't go through here anymore. Because that's... Now we're back into editing down there. Let's get this out of here. Okay. Quite a bit of editing for a simple train station for cargo. Yeah, but it'll look cool. So our express track slows down to 72. Okay, let's back this up a little bit. Let's see if we can get a little bit better speed out of that. We're worried about speed on a freight train? Well, this is the express. Look at that. We got 99s, 84s. You're still down to 78. Yeah. Okay. How does that look? Is that thing... Nope. I thought it might have been doing that crush up on itself thing. Alright, now this guy's got to get back on the outbound. So he's got to come all the way over here. 59. Can we not? I guess not. Okay, now this guy coming out. Come up to here. Okay. We've now built an express freight station. You know, the thing that you see everywhere you go. Express freight stations. Okay, now we got to do the other side going out. Well, which way do they go out? Well, they come in from the left because they're coming, well, from the left. Okay, put the signals down so we can. There's our outbound clearance. And are you clear going in? Yes, you are. Okay. Now, we just got to do the other side of the station. How are we doing this? Well, let's put the platform, cargo, and cargo. Okay, so now we have 2 stops, 1 on each side. All right, now we can get rid of this one. What about the track? Well, that's the thing. This is a passenger stop. Yeah. What's this? This is that weird goofy thing where when we put track down outside the station, it gives us these little stubbins. Okay, so we need a passenger station on this side to service Johnsonville. And we're definitely coming down this way. We are. Well, you know what? Maybe we should make sure that we can. This should not be here like this. This should be... Well, why not? Well, because it's a local. Tracks. Nope, tracks. Okay, the tracks are going to come out from here and grab this. That is slow. We're taking a speed hit there. Well, let's move up a little bit. So we come out of here and we grab the track heading down. 70. Well, I mean, we're going to slow down on the tunnel. Okay. So we come up here. And we're going to go all the way to that entrance of that tunnel. I mean, come out from the tunnel to here. Nope. All right, now come in here. We could have done a little better, but I mean, it's good enough. Good enough for what? Good enough. This is a passenger station, and you're not going out of here very fast. Yeah, I know. Okay, so now what? Well, this guy is heading over there. So what? Well, let's take it from here. That is ugly. Let's back this out. Try something a little better looking. We have to connect the tracks. They can't hop over each other. I mean, we're taking a hit here, but we just we just went through the station. It's still a hit. Yeah. I mean, can we tighten this up any? If we don't go through this station. That is... Yeah, that's the technical term for it. Okay, so let's back this up. And bring this in to here. There we go. 120s. Okay, bring this out of here. Now you have to touch. There you go. And now we're coming up here. So like our policy, all bridges are single track. All tunnels are single track. Yeah. And the multi-stream text still never comes here. Yeah, I gotta figure out how to get that working. Or just decide Twitch or YouTube. Okay, so when this guy comes in, how's he getting over to here? Well, I guess this way. And in which case it's through here. Okay. And he's got to stop here. Yes, he does. Or he's clear. Okay. Or this guy stops and he's clear. Okay, and now we have the tunnel's clear. Yes, the tunnel's clear. And this guy's waiting. Okay, now they're in the passenger tunnel. Yes. So they come down here, and now they're ready to head off to Johnsonville. Okay. You know, maybe we should hook up the other side. We broke one thing. Let's fix it. Track. 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 Track to here? Yes. Okay. Now how are we getting out of here? Well, that's a problem, because this track going out this way, and this is a stop, so he's hooked up into here. Let him get a little bit of speed before he interferes with the... That's not a lot of speed at all. That's like no speed. Okay. And that's like nothing room there. We're not doing it. We are not leaving a lot of space. Okay, coming in. Clear of the station. Okay. What's not working? North Shore line. Oh, that's the passenger line not working. Why not? Didn't we connect up? No, we messed this up. They don't have a way back yet. They don't. Why not? North Shore line Rockford. What's the matter with this line? Cannot connect all stations. Did you use it? Well, they can get out here. Okay, now they're here. Now what? They got to go back. That signal takes them the right way, the correct way. Okay, now they're on one-way track. One-way track all the way to here. And then this branches off for them. And now they're here. Okay, so now they come through this. Oh, look at that. Man, we do this all the time. You know. And then we have to spend all this time. Yeah, look at that. We fixed it. And this guy. Okay, now we have an express. Local coming in. Local waiting to leave. Can I get out of here? And thank you for letting me in. Okay. Well, now we can do the Lake Geneva train. It doesn't have a way to get back. What exactly are you saying? What we're saying is the Lake Geneva train can't get back from here. Okay, hold on. She comes into here. Okay, then what? Well, she's got to get out of here. So... Man, if that parallels that street, it does. No, it's trying to touch it. See, we want to parallel. We don't want to touch it. Just. No, see, she keeps wanting to jump over something. Are we really going to spend a half? No, we're not. We're not going to. We cannot afford that. That is just crazy. Okay, come around here. Okay, now come back here. Okay, come behind the station and hook up to the track up here. Now you're at same height? Yes. So we have none of that ugly janky stuff. Now get on the bridge. How? That's a good point. She can't fit in there. Okay, we got to back up some. Let's come up to here. Okay, now you're here. Now, come over here. You know, I think we've decided which way we're going into town first. We're going to go off of this. And come around, and then, well, you're on the wrong side. Yeah, we got to jump over to there. So let's jump over. Is it better to make this a double slip? You know, we've been saying that a lot, but we've never actually, like, you know, it's a creature of the single track world. You know. Alright, give us a signal. She's coming this way. Cool. Before she takes the street? No, after the street. Out there in town somewhere. Okay, she clears the track. Cool. Now, she clears the track. She comes through town. Come on, kids, get on the train. It's here. It's almost town. We're going to miss it. She gets over here. She gets off at this stop. All right, there's our Lake Geneva line. Do we have a track for it yet? Let's see. North Shore Line, Rock Road. Copy. New line. North Shore Line, Lake Geneva. Okay. North Shore Line, Lake Geneva. She's coming out of Chicago on track. Let's see. Well, Rockford's on track 6, so she's got to be on track 5. Track 5. Yes. Now she comes over here, and then she comes to Lake Geneva. Let's see if it puts her in the right spot. It does. Okay. North Shore Line, Lake Geneva is set. All right, that's 2 more train lines that we've set up. Oh, we're working on the Chicago-Milwaukee-St. Paul line? No, not at all. We're just bringing more people into Chicago. Well, why didn't we call this a Chicago episode? You know, that's a really good point. As we pick up our cappuccino and say to ourselves, you know, cappuccino is a morning drink. It's afternoon. You should be drinking an espresso. Do you mean like Nespresso? No, like espresso. Okay. Passenger service. Bridge is coming across. The city will build this one if it wants it. I could have built this one, but you know, my concern was. Oh, actually, that's pretty cheap. We'll throw that one in there. That's a gimme. You know, that end of town is the white thing. You could put that one down here too. You know, just to make the town look different on different sides. Oh, you know what? We're cool with that. Okay, there we go. All right. We need a way to buy trains. Please tell me we made these one-way signals. Yes, we did. Ugh, I would hate to have to go back and redo those. And I wish the default when you started the game would let you choose. Do you want one-way signals or not? All right. We come through Lake Geneva. We can get around. We can get up there to Rockford. All right, now we're down here and we're heading to Johnsonville. Okay, we've crossed the cheese curtain at this point. Now we're down here. Well, we can double this up. There aren't going to be that many trains on this line. Don't be doubling up everywhere until we have actual traffic. Okay. I hear you. All right. It's all right. It's all right. Configure. We want passenger platform. Where does the Johnsonville traffic go? Johnsonville. Is Johnsonville part of Milwaukee or is it part of Chicago? Well, I mean, Johnsonville's Wisconsin. I know. And I guess Johnsonville goes up to Milwaukee. Well, that's cool. How's it going to loop? Well, the Chicago-Milwaukee is going to make a stop here. Okay, why? Well, because it's on the way, and it's the only thing in this whole area. I mean, we're not going to go crazy. Well, that's the whole point of the series, isn't it? No, it's to be challenging. So we're gonna, yeah. You know what? It'll be a passing stop. We're not going to make it a through an express stop. Well, what if there's an express train? Well, we'll just run 2 of them. Well, then by your rules, you should have an express track. And you're killing me. Can we even put an express track on this? 1, 2, 3, and then the platform. 4, 5. I mean, we can. Okay. Then it's an express. Tracks. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I mean, really, do we want to do it right now, or do we want to? Yes, we do want to do it right now. That's why we're doing this episode. Do we want to do it at this moment, or do we want to have to come back later and expand it? Well, we don't have the money right now, so expanding it later is a good thing. All right, bring this all the way down to here. Okay, and now she pulls off. Okay, and now we've got this one. How far are you going to let this go? You know, we're going to bring it right to the hill. Just to here. There we go. All right, give us some signals. She's waiting to go up the hill. She's come down the hill. You know, we could use more signals on this line. Yeah, well, these trains are large. Until we know exactly where these signals go, just throwing them down randomly could break a lot of things. Yeah, well, that's something we're trying to do with this series. We never want to have a case where, you know, the line is broken because of a piece of track. You know. I mean, I know we do it a lot. How did that happen? That was weird. All right, up to here. 82, 81 signals. Waiting to leave. Coming into town. Okay, now, where is this train going to go next? Well, she's going into Milwaukee. Okay, how? We're going to run... See, I want to run along these tracks. Can we push the road over anymore? Not this thing. I mean, why not? Well, first off, if we wind up putting a freight train, when we put a freight train in here, it's just going to come out of here, grab this as an additional track, grab into here, and come back in and go back to the sawmill. Well, it can't go to the sawmill. The sawmill's already full. Yes, it is. No, it's not. It's got plenty of room. The sawmill has plenty of room. Okay. Then our train needs to be on this side of the tracks. Is it going to be on this side of the road? No way. Now it's going to be on the western side of the road. Okay, so we got to move this stuff over. How much room do we have to do that? Look at autosave. Perfect timing to mess up something you're doing. I've got it set for 30 minutes. It shouldn't be here that often. Not supposed to be annoying or anything. I mean, no sense redoing that. Well, you know, where's the train station going to go? You know, again, here's the problem. Where is the train station in Milwaukee? I mean, is it in the heart of downtown? Is it over by all those warehouses in the 5th Ward? It's, is it over by the brewery district? Well, where's the brewery? Well, the brewery is way down here. So, and the brewery's fed by that train station. Okay. Is this brewery getting any crops yet? No, it's not. We haven't brought any crops in yet to the brewery. Well, I guess we're going to have to start doing that soon. Well, Milwaukee wants food. Yes, it does. Are we sending it there from down here? What are these things carrying? They're carrying tools. Where are they going with these tools? They're going from Milwaukee down to Johnsonville. Yes, and you could pick up crops here and take it back to the food factory. Oh my goodness, why didn't we think of that earlier? Why did we not think of that? See, that's the problem with having only one person on chat, and that's me, checking audio levels. He's a slacker, and he does not notice opportunities like, we do not need trams on this road. Well, you know, we might. No, we don't. We're running a train. So turn those off. That's a path signal. Track, standard track. Run through here. Why is this thing bowing like that? I don't know. Try it again. That is beautiful. Okay, do it from up here. Why is it bowing like that? Give me a straight piece of track right here. There's a piece of track. Okay, now come across here. To here. Okay. Come down here. Okay. Okay. Can we double this? I mean, we could. Why would we ever? Well, because we're going to have a local and an express. They can share track. Okay, well, let's make that a siding right there. This way, what? I mean, yeah, we'll do that. Get that out of there. All right, back to the roads. All right, we got our road. No, we don't have a road. We got to build our road. All right, build the road from here down to this thing. Nope, put it a curve. Build it down to here to this. Nope, come out from here. Nope. A lot of nopes going on here. Let's try it again. Come from here. Road. Come from here to here. Can we widen this beach out over here a little bit? I mean, we could. It's going to cost us money. You know, we just want this road to be right along here. Well, let's do it here, like this. Okay. Now, let's do it from here into this. What are we colliding against? Get rid of the track stub. See if we can do it this way. Road. Nope, it's definitely the cliff line here. Alright, well, let's bring this out a little bit. Smooth. Much smaller. That's too small. You've now taken it out. We want it out. Oh man. Okay. Well, let's make this smaller, and let's flatten this going out. Is this supposed to be helping? Increase the strength. Come across here. Now let's try the road. You're colliding with the entire lake. Make this a little bigger. That seems like we've just gone from... There you go. All right, now. There we go. Look at that. Okay, now grab the smoothing tool and smooth this back a little bit. A little smaller. Look at that. That is way nicer. Okay. Now, how are we getting from here to that thing? Good point. So we're coming from here, and we're going to this. See, that's too close. Yep. All right, so we come out of here, and we touch. We touch just and say hi. Hi for a second, just hi. Hi, how you doing? Nice to see you. And then we come out. And then we come down here, and we get this guy. Okay, and there we are, we're touching. And we're not doing that wraparound nonsense. Now we grab onto here. And we've left ourselves space for if we ever get busy enough to run a double track later. Look at that. It's like we're planning ahead. Okay, bring this in. $61. Man, we are not getting good speeds on that at all. All right, let's do some signals. Waiting to go out? Why, yes, thank you. Would like to come in. Okay, we're tracked up here. Okay. Now, we got to build a station. Oh, this is still broke. Okay, well, let's clean this up just a little bit. We got to move this towards the water a little better. Give us City Street. Look at that. No red lights. Okay, no red lights. Good, good for you. All right, where are we putting the train station? Well, are we going down here to the tool station, the hardware? No, no, we're not, because that's freight. Okay. Find this line. Motor vehicle, motor, Milwaukee tools. Okay, this guy can carry, what can he carry? He can carry all cargo. Okay, manage the vehicle. Milwaukee Tools, Johnsonville. Manage the line. Okay, you're going to come over here to Johnsonville and deliver. Cherry Street, Johnsonville. 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 Okay. Now, on your way out, you pass the train station, but the train station has catchment to here. So stuff goes directly to here. Okay, here's the problem, because we don't care. The only way we can pick up is if we put down a truck yard. Well, then here's what we're going to do. We're going to put a truck yard in. How is this helping us relieve congestion in St. Louis? We're not talking about congestion in St. Louis. We're trying to deal with congestion in Minneapolis, St. Paul. Okay, well, how is that helping us? How is bread in Johnsonville helping us deal with a trucking problem? It's not. It isn't. It's not helping us in any way. You know what? There might be a lot of food on that platform. Yeah, so let's do it. Let's do it like this. You're going to come in. You know, we want a platform on the right, not the left. There we go. Okay, so you come in from here. On your way out, you grab it and you go. Okay. You sure we're not going to interfere with the train station? No, no way. All right, then. Let's make some changes. In. Grab there. Heading out. Go up there. Why did you put the tram tracks in there again? Because I forgot. I mean, I could give you any of 1,000 excuses, but they all come down to I forgot. Make that city street just so it might turn into something nice. Yeah. There you go, Johnsonville. Build yourself something pretty. All right, let's take the line. That's not the line. That's not the line. None of these are the line. Here we go. Okay. Manage Johnsonville Tools lines. Manage the line. Okay, you're going to go there and drop off. You're coming here and you are loading tools. Okay, you're coming here. You're dropping off. Cool. Okay, now we're going to add a station. You come in here. Look at that. It was already going through there. You lazy street cutting bastard. Okay, you're going to load crops. Crops? Food? No, crops. You're going to load crops. Okay, you're loading crops. You're going to haul the crops all the way up here along a train track where we're asking ourselves, why is a truck going past the train track instead of using a train? And we're going to say, come up here to Milwaukee branch and you are going to unload crops. That's coal. That's iron, rather. Make sure we didn't pick up iron. Yes, we did. That would be one messed up. Look at that. We don't even have to change our train stops. This truck has catchment to the food factory. Cool. Okay, well, then the other part of the line is going to be we got to deliver into Milwaukee. You were just about to put down a building for delivering food when we have to figure out the train station, which might blow up half the town. Let's get the passenger station in. We said that all passenger stations here are 4 tracks. It's a large station. How many trains are coming through here? Well, okay. There's going to be a Green Bay, Milwaukee, Johnsonville, Lake Geneva, Chicago train. That's our local. She'll loop in Green Bay. Okay, that's one. That's our local down here. In here. It's our local in here. Then we got an express in here, which expresses all the way up to Milwaukee. And then it heads to Minneapolis, St. Paul. Okay. So that's 2 trains in here. Obviously, this is not as big as Chicago. All right, do we have any other stations here that we're going to feed? Well, we're going to have to line a line that goes to Wausau. Because as everybody knows, Wausau has a train station. I mean, that's its most famous thing. The Wausau train station. Well then, dot, 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 dot. Yeah, it's the most brilliant words you've said during your 1 hour be right back moment. Hey, I was busy. Something came up. Okay, so we're going to have a train that goes to Wausau, Chippewa Falls, Eau Claire. It's got to go to Madison. I mean, so at least 2 lines are coming back here. Okay, well, when you build them, how are we getting out here? So we're leaving Minneapolis. No, this is Milwaukee. We're leaving Milwaukee, and we're heading to Madison. Look, too many places with M's in their names. If we go to Madison, we're going to loop around and come back. Okay, what if we go to Wausau? Well, if we go to Wausau, we would go to Chippewa Falls, hit Eau Claire, and then come back. And it would be a perfect loop. Okay, then why don't you just have a loop between Wausau, Chippewa Falls, and Eau Claire, and have a train come through here? That sounds like crazy talk. Well, how do we get from here into the Twin Cities? I mean, we come across this. Yeah. And then somewhere up here, through this to St. Cloud, and we make a detour to Duluth. I mean, we can. There's St. Cloud. Dude, why are you going to St. Cloud? We're supposed to be going to St. Paul. That's over here. Oh, man. Okay, so now we're at Wausau. And we go this way to get to the Twin Cities. We go that way to get to Madison. Okay, sounds like there's going to be a junction over here somewhere in the middle of nowhere. And then we go this way to get to Eau Claire, Chippewa Falls, and come back. That's awesome, but how many of these trains are going back to Milwaukee? Well, the Madison train is definitely going back. Okay, so that's a 3rd train route. We got the local, we got the express, we got the local that's running up and down the North Shore. That's 1. Okay, and then we got number 2, the express. Okay, now, then we have, yeah, what else do we have? Okay, we have the 2 on the lake, the local and the express. Express goes all the way out to Minneapolis, St. Paul. Okay, number 3 goes to Madison. Number 4 goes to Wausau? Or does number 4 do Wausau, Chippewa Falls, Eau Claire, and go back? I mean, it can do that. And Duluth solidly goes into Minneapolis. Well, at that point, why doesn't Eau Claire? Well, because, I mean, Eau Claire is right here at the lake where you go in. So, I mean, and it's right next to Chippewa Falls on our map. This is not right next to. These are 2. There's this world over here, okay, and then over here, there's a completely different world. Okay. I mean, Wausau to Chippewa Falls is a no-brainer, but Chippewa Falls to Eau Claire, how are we even going to do that? I mean, the most expensive tunnel we've ever built in this game to service the 2 smallest cities? We are not doing that. Okay, well, then it might just be 2 AB trains. They service the greater metropolitan market of Wausau, Chippewa Falls, and Wausau, Eau Claire. You know, well, then that's 1, 2, Duluth 3, Madison 4. You know, actually, that could be the point. The train from Milwaukee comes to Wausau, Chippewa Falls, and back, or the train from Milwaukee goes to Wausau, Eau Claire, and back. Okay? And then the train from Milwaukee goes to Wausau and Madison. Well, then why is it going to all these places? Why don't we just make Wausau a big whistle stop? Because we want traffic back here. I mean, we don't want to make the small cities big. We want to make the big cities big. Okay, I hear you. But how many stops is that? Okay, these two. This one. This is 1. The express is 2. Okay. 3, 4, 5. That's 5 stops. We doing Duluth? I could send Duluth down. There is a lot of cities in Minnesota to take care of Minnesota. Yeah, but Minneapolis is St. Paul's supposed to be huge. Well, Milwaukee's not. Okay, but anybody we bring this way, they can connect into Chicago. And Chicago's supposed to be huge. Man, what are we doing here? You know, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna hook up Green Bay, and we're gonna build like a, I don't know, let's make it a 6-track station. It's gotta be smaller than Chicago. Yes, it does. Alright, we'll make it a 6-track station. We'll make it a 6-track station. Give me a road across here. Okay. Now, passenger stations. Give us 6 tracks, 160 meters with an overpass on a large building. Okay, there's our grand station. Okay, then why don't you bring it in some? Why'd you put the road all the way out there? Well, again, because there's no train station down here. Huh. Okay. What are we doing here? We're putting in a larger, just do the 240 so we don't have to come back. Okay, I mean, if we're wasting money right now. Well, it wouldn't be a 320. I mean, there are no, we're never going to have a 320 train. Yeah, but these things could be 7 and 9 passengers long. Let's do it. We'll do the big train. We'll do the big Milwaukee station. I mean, we don't want to be blowing this stuff away later, as much as that would be fun. Okay, now let's discuss problems that you just caused. We got a train coming in here. We have to build a little bit of an exit out here. Tracks? Yes, tracks. All right, this will be the main path. Come out of here. Is there anybody? Are we going to need a Y here? No, because our expresses are coming out of Chicago. Yeah. What about it? Well, the expresses come out of Chicago, and they're perfectly fine because it's going to blow through here and head on up to St. Paul. Okay. What about the local one? Well, the local's going. It's going to loop around in Chicago because it's going to go Chicago. It's in North Shore line, Chicago to Green Bay. Well, why don't you loop it in Milwaukee, and then you could have a Milwaukee line that goes to Green Bay only. Well, let's see. Green Bay, toilet paper capital of the world, only has 185 people. And she's had car service. She ain't growing that much. Okay. And we don't have... And we're sending her tools. Are we sending? Yeah, she's getting tools, and she still ain't that big. She ain't going to grow that big. Well, then why are we sending... Well, we're not going to send her... You know what? When we get better trains, we'll talk about it. Okay. I meant a polite way of saying shut up, but I'm not sure it was very polite. What? This is... There we go. If you don't think there's weird-ass streets in Milwaukee. Why are you building these roads, man? We don't know where the track's going to go. Okay, there's only one line that has to go this way. All the rest have to make a hard left turn. Yeah. Well, there's a freight line right here. You know, that freight line could turn. We could snug it up closer to the food factory. Give ourselves some room here. Okay, let's just get in the station. Okay, we're down here, and we want to get up to there. Okay, well, why are we riding along here? You know what? Because it'll look cool. You know? We don't need the track. 54? Now you're not even connected to the track. That's much better. All right, now bring us in. Ouch. Ouch, that is... Well, you got to come into this track, the station. Okay. We need more room. Will give us a bigger approach up here. Okay. Waiting to leave. I've gotten here. Okay. Once again, you forgot to connect the track. Okay, you're connected up. Okay. Line 1 and 2 never need to get over there. Well, 2 is when it goes to get out. Are you saying that it's going to stop at the same track going north and south? No, it can't. It's got to... So this one's going to have to hook into this somehow over here. So this is the outbound going this way. And she stops here. Right there. Okay. So that's the outbound. Did you... No, that's the local. That's the bumper. Okay, this is the Outbound Express. Coming down from... She doesn't come down from... Green Bay comes down. Green Bay would be on the local line. Okay. So, here's our... Yeah, yeah, see? It's gonna... Okay, this is the stop going north to Green Bay. Okay, over here is the stop coming down from Greenway. Okay, so now they're over here, and then they merge in somewhere around here. Okay, now what is this guy doing? Well, this is... Yeah, see? You messed up here. This is inbound track. No, why would you do that? We don't have 4 inbound trains. Yes, we do, a local and an express. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the other 2. Do you really think there's going to be that many people using these trains? Well, I mean, it needs its own platform. Are you saying we've run out of platform space in a station that we just built? I mean, no. Okay, then. This is northbound traffic. Well, then fix this down here. If this is northbound, okay. Well, if it's northbound, it just needs to split up here. That's not enough room for a very large train. It's going to have to split up down here. So, stop doing this. This is northbound traffic. Okay, there's our northbound traffic. Give her a signal. Northbound coming in local and express. Okay. Now, this line is the express southbound to Chicago, and this is our local going southbound to Chicago. How far down is this going to go? I don't know. We'll bring it to here and then merge it in, like right there. Okay. Signal. Signal. Okay, there's our 2 outbounds. Well, then they all merge down to a single track for right now. When the lines get bigger and we're not, desperate for money, we will always be desperate for money. Whatever. Okay, there's our northbound platforms, local and express. There's our southbound, local and express. Okay, and then here's 3 tracks to handle traffic that goes to Wausau, Chippewa Falls, that's 1. Wausau, Eau Claire is 2, and then Madison is 3. Okay, we've got track lined up. We're doing good. We're doing good. So we need a 3rd track on this side. Give us the 3rd track. If you do that, it's going to take down the railings here. Yeah. Well, what's the difference? I don't know. Well, we're not going to Wausau and letting people get out and switch, because that's the way the game handles it. Will become a northbound shuttle. Did it take away the railings? Yes, it did. That's a shame. But this way we can have trains parked here. Okay. These 3 trains, none of these need to flip. Okay, these 3. They all need tracks. Tracks. Okay. All 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so these 3 all need to merge down to 1 and then head out of town that way. Okay. Are we doing that now? Well, we kind of have to, because the you just put your go north on this side. This guy's going to have to cross over and head that way. Well, they're in the station. It's not a big deal. Okay, this guy is going north. Okay. This guy is going north, but he's not. We're going to jump him off here. This way the track looks clean. Okay. This guy's going south. That's his lead-in. That's all he gets. Okay, now this has to form down into one track out here, because that's all that's going through here. How about around here? Well, if we could get in between here and the... Oh my God, look at that. We left it here before. There's our passenger road. We left the passenger track here just so when we expanded later, we had a passenger track to bring us into Green Bay. I completely forgot about that until seeing it right then and there. Okay. Where are we putting the station out here? Well, we'll put it wherever it fit. Passenger station. One track, 120, small building. And give us this. Get rid of this. No, because it blows away the building. Yeah, man, I wish it didn't. Get rid of this. Okay. Give us this. No, that won't work. Okay, give us this. Nope, too close. Give us this. Okay. Now put the platform right here. Give us a bit of an angle. Make it easier for us to get back, because that's what we got to do with this thing. So she comes in, and look at that, she's slowing down, which is really our biggest problem here. We want to make sure that all of our trains going back, you know, are not bad out of hell. Okay. Hug up along here. Yeah. Come down here. Okay. Merge into this. How well can you merge in? Oh, that's as well as you're going to get. Okay. Signals. We're keeping the platform on our right-hand side. Yes, we are. Okay, and there we are coming back. Give us another one out here to clear the station. And give us one over here just for kicks. Okay. Now, we can make our North Shore line right now. So, what's the North Shore line supposed to do? Well, she's supposed to go from Chicago. Let's open the line window and actually build it. Okay, new line. And this is our... this is definitely Milwaukee Road. Okay, Milwaukee Road. North Shore. The North Shore, North Shore Riser, North Shore Limited. What are we calling it? North Shore what? Yeah, North Shore. It's not the Express. The North Shore Dawn. Because if we run two, no, that would be the name of the train. We'll call it the North Shore. Okay, Milwaukee Road, North Shore. All right, give me some stations. Okay, she comes into Chicago. She's going to be over here on track 7. No, 8. She's going to be on 8. She comes over to 8. She backs out because she's going backwards. Okay, now she's going forward. Cool. She's the local. So that means she stops in Lake Geneva. Yes. Then she stops in Johnsonville. Yes. Where does she stop in Johnsonville? She stops in Johnsonville on platform 2. Yes. Okay, now she's in Johnsonville, and she heads all the way up to Milwaukee. And she's going to stop in Milwaukee in that spot right there. And then she's going to travel on up to Green Bay, where she's going to do a loop around and come back down. Okay. We got a couple hiccups because I'm sure I didn't finish the track. Like obviously this right here is a hiccup. But let's get connected up. So these are our northbound lines. This is our express. We'll use that one to take us up here. For an express, it's not very expressy. That's a very costly turn there. Okay, get on the line. Okay. Now this is our... Yeah, we're the road's fighting with us here. I mean, we're not doubling this up, so get rid of this one because that's just a stub for spacing. Okay, come over here. Now come down here. Okay, now this is the local. All right, give us some signals on this side. Okay, here's our signals. That is a way long of an approach. Why are we doing that so long? Because these are going to be long trains very quickly. They're going to be 7, 8 cars long. Okay, well, here's the express waiting to go north. There's the local waiting to go north. Why is the express waiting? You know what? That's a darn good question. Here's the local and express coming in. All right. Let's figure out what we did wrong in Johnsonville. Here we are. We come up here. We get down onto one track. Okay. We follow the lake up. And here we are in Milwaukee. All right, so where is the problem on this line? Manage the line. Okay, we get out of Chicago. We make it to Lake Geneva. Here we are. And then apparently we have a problem getting down to Johnsonville. Okay, well, for starters, when we hit Lake Geneva, we need to be on track 1. Okay, well, that solved all of our problems right there. Okay, look at that. Our North Shore line is working, is proper. Yeah, we still got to buy trains. Yep, we do. Let's address that right now. All of these trains are coming out of here, the Milwaukee train depot, and they got to get on the passenger service. Well, I mean, we can have them... You know, that's real simple. We could just do a branch right here. Okay, there they go. They can get out of the depot. Is this a depot only line? No, it's not. It's the entire train. Okay, well, okay, come out of the depot. Yeah. And then we're going to let you cut down trees. No, we're going to let you cut over to this. And you got to get on this side. Come back some. There you go. Okay. Now we can buy trains. They will sit over here. And, you know, why did we hook this up? Okay, so now we can buy trains in the depot. They can come down here. They can take a loop around Green Bay and get themselves down to the other stops. I mean, okay. Let's try it. Well, how many trains are we going to buy? Well, right now, 3. We have the Chicago to Lake Geneva, the Chicago to Rockford, and then we've got the Milwaukee Road North Shore line. Okay. Are these all staying on flat? No, they're not. Every single one of them has to climb up. No. The one to Lake Geneva and Rockford don't have to climb at all. Well, they got to climb up this little bit over here. Okay. And this. Oh, man, we never put a siding over here. How are these guys getting back? Oh, we put this dinky siding right here. All right, well, I hope that's enough. Yeah, I know. I hope so, too. Okay. Let's buy some trains. We're going to buy 3 of the exact same train. Well, we're going to try. Okay. Give us steam trains. Give us an orange. And we're going to buy Russian GVs. Okay. Passenger trains. give us some black. Okay. And we want the Russos. 50, 60. Yeah, we're buying the Russos. I mean, I wish we could buy a different train, but the Pullmans don't unlock for another 15 years. Well, how many passengers are we going to put on here? You know, I guess 55. You sure? I mean, not really. What does 44 get us? No, 55. Okay, give me 3 of these trains. 1, 2, 3. And then, okay, let's put them on their lines. So, these are all going to... Oh, man, that's why we shouldn't have bought them all at once. Because... Milwaukee Road. 1660. Okay. I guess we use the next set of digits over. 5890. Okay. And then I guess we'll just grab 9850. Go backwards. Okay. This one goes on. This one goes on North Shore Line, Lake Geneva. This one goes on North Shore Line, Rockford. And this one goes on Milwaukee Road, North Shore. All right, folks. It is... We've been at this for 2.5 hours. And we just finally bought some trains. Okay, whoever comes out of the depot first, that's who we're going on a ride with. You know, we got 16 million. You can just buy more. Well, the next thing we got to do is come out of Milwaukee, which might require some editing around here, especially this line. Let's check. How easy can we make this bend here? Well, the one that has to bend is these two, because, you know, these guys are... Where is the North Shore line? North Shore. We didn't configure it to come back. It's not a Green Bay Express. On the way back, she's going to stop here on track 7. Track 3? Yeah, track 3. She's stopping on track 3. No, we're going to put her on track 4. Yeah, because we want the Express coming in to be... Well, it really doesn't matter. I thought we were going to put the Expresses on the same platform. No one said that. 4. Okay. Now the Expresses are in the middle. Well, that's the way we configure every station. The Expresses are in the middle. So now she hits Johnsonville on the way back. And, yep, she lines up. And now we come up the hill and we hit Lake Geneva. Okay, and then we go back down to Chicago. All right, that's perfect. Well, we almost made ourselves 2 express trains. All right, do we want to try setting up the Express? Well, right now, all she'll do is go from Chicago to Milwaukee. She has nowhere to turn to go to. Yeah, but when she turns, she is going to have to go... Well, first off, she comes up here, which means from here, she's going to have to turn that way. Okay. And then her sister coming in here. Oh, tell me this is going to be one of those. Hey, how convenient. The one time that we need a slip switch, we don't get one. Let's back that out a second and see if we can... Is there a way for us to make sure it is a slip switch? I don't know. Because we never use them. I mean, we talk about putting them in. We've activated them a lot. Like, does something tell us that it's a slip switch? Like, I'm not... What if we pull it from here to this? I mean, we've got to... I don't see anything. That's a bad eye joke. No, I mean, seriously, I don't... There is no indicator for me that's telling me this is a double slip switch. And we need to be able to get out of here. I mean, we can come over here and grab onto the side of this. Okay. Now, is this a slip switch? Nope, none of them are. Not a single one. Okay, so how do we make a slip switch? I mean, we just got to get in and out of the station here. I don't know. Maybe this, because this is angled. Okay. I mean, I'm not sure that's a good excuse. But yeah, is there a way that we could... How do we make this a slip switch? Okay, well, I don't know. We don't have one. Okay, well, then we don't have one. Don't yell at me. That's too far back. Let's come back here, because we need a little bit of room. Let's come down here. Cool. Okay, now, put me on this piece of track. That's our sweet spot. Well, by sweet spot, we mean the only way it works. Is this a slip switch? None of them are. And that's not even connected. That's just... You know, maybe we should learn... Oh, man, did we been putting the wrong switches everywhere? Let's see what this looks like. Why, yes, we have. We've been using the wrong switch types. Ugh, how long have we been doing this? All morning? Well, for quite some time. Are we going to go around and fix every one of them? You know what? That would bore me. That's the tedious work we've been trying to avoid. But we are going to fix a couple of them. Let's just... Okay, but are we going to cover the entire map looking for the wrong type of you know, it's only going to be the ones that we just did just now. Is there a way for us to turn off the old ones? I don't know. We've never thought to ask anybody. But we apparently haven't been making the mistake for long. Just today. How about down here? What about this one? Is that a wrong one? No, that's the right one. Yeah, it's apparently something we just did just now. So let's fix it real quick. Come on, man, replace. Replace? How? I guess we have to be exactly on it to replace it? I guess so. It's not letting us replace it. It's asking us if we want to replace it. But when we click, it goes... Oh, there it goes. Finally, I guess we had to click it 8 times. Because once wasn't enough. Once we clicked it the 8th time, magic happened. Okay, we're going to stop here. We're not going to replace every bad signal that we put down. You know, it's only a couple more now at this point. Well, didn't we... And every time you do that, we're going to get mad at ourselves. So, yeah, we only have a couple. Get the trains running. Stop putzing over here. Well, if the trains are running, we have to ride with them. Come on. Come on, click. Click. Come on. Come on. Let's try and never do this mistake again. Well, what's the big deal? Well, here's the big deal. These are manual, and the ones that we're supposed to be putting down are manual and lighted, which will last us till the end of this game. You know, what does that mean? Well, what it means is they're not a old style switch that has to be ripped up. And the prospects of us sitting here months from now, or weeks or days if we keep playing at this rate, days from now and saying, hey, let's go back and change out 1,000 switches. I mean, I'm not going to do it. Look at that. We did the right ones up here. How did we do the right ones up here and not down there? Well, no, that's not the right one. What am I thinking? That's a tower. That's got a light. Yeah, we got to get rid of the ones without the that are ones that are just the sticks, not the like that one right there. Come on. So at some point in time, click, man. I'm clicking. That'll block traffic. That thing's got to sit back here. Okay. Get rid of this. How about down here? At some point in time, we must have switched to track. And when we went back to signals, we were just idiots, and we took the wrong one. I mean, okay. Well, I guess at this point what's going to happen is we're going to do a ride along, and we're going to find out that we've done this like all across the map everywhere, and we've never noticed it until now, and it's going to annoy the hell out of us every time we look at track. See, this is where I'd be tempted to bring the replace all script back, but it doesn't replace types of it doesn't fix signals. I say that with the confidence of someone who has no idea. This is where we started back here, because we had all this track already. Yeah, we just pulled off of this. This was all pre-existing. So I think we've you know what? Just as a random test, pick any station out here. What kind of signals out here? No, those are the right ones. They're a steel pipe with a ladder on them that goes up to a light. Well, that's not period appropriate, sir. Well, okay. Had I thought about it, we could have done something period appropriate from the beginning. I forgot. And, the lights and the switch are better for me. I mean, to be lazy, that's really the... Okay, but you don't have to look at them to drive the train. I know, but when we're doing a ride-along, I like to see where we're going. Alright, speaking of ride-along, it is definitely time for a couple of ride-alongs. Whoever comes out of the barn first. Yes, that's right, out of the barn. See, we're speaking technical. Alright. First out of the barn, who is it? It's Milwaukee Road 9850. And she's going to... She's the North Shoreline. Wow. Alright, here we are. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Green... Look at that, we picked up one guy in Green Bay already. We didn't set up our bus service. We're going to have to do them as we go around. Does Green Bay get a full bus service? No, man, it does not. There's no way it could justify that. Well, then let's... Why not? I mean, what's the reason this city can't grow? Well, because there's nothing here. It's got no reason to grow. Okay. Let's just put in a couple bus stops in. That's perfectly fine. A couple bus stops is all that it needs. 1, 2. Let's come down here. Where do we have catchment from here? Well, we catch 1st Street here, and we catch 2nd Street, and we go halfway up. Okay, well then we're going to put at the fringe, and then we're gonna come out here, and then we're going to hit it here. And now we know we've overlapped the town center quite a bit. And then we're going to call these puppies... We're going out on a limb here. Bus service Green Bay 1. And bus service Green Bay 2. Now we got to find them in the list, because they don't stay. Green Bay 1. Okay, you're at the train station. We're going counterclockwise. 1, 2, 3. I almost clicked that. You know, you said you're going counterclockwise, but you went clockwise. 2. Okay, give us some buses in Green Bay. You know, here's an interesting question. Does Milwaukee get tram service? You know, that is a darn good question. Passengers. Tropico with 3, Laobasan for 5. Let's buy 4 of these. We'll put 2 of them on each lineup here. Green Bay 1, Green Bay 2. I mean, it is a major part of the Milwaukee Road. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. And it does become I mean, it's not, we're going to say a major city. It is the largest city in Wisconsin. Okay. But that still doesn't answer our question. Does it get tram service? I mean, it has it in real life. Okay. Then we're just going to do... Let's do it this way. We're going to do a real simple looping tram around the city. Tools, tram track. Not Amtrak, tram track. Okay. That's a loop. It's a loop. Okay. Are we going to go clockwise, counterclockwise? Oh, I mean, we could go... I mean, we could go several ways with this. Yeah, but which one's going to maximize passengers? Well, I guess here, at the train station, out yonder, and then back over here somewhere. All right, well, do we make these roads boulevards? Well, they are going to get busy. Tram, yes. Let's bite the bullet. I mean, the whole point is we're supposed to be... Well, the whole point of this is to fix the traffic problems out in Minneapolis, St. Paul. Making streets bigger in Milwaukee is not going to do that. I mean, it could. No, it won't. There's no way it will. Bumper this out, because if we have to come back here and expand later, it definitely would be through here. All right, give us our buildings. All right, out here by... Are we doing two-way trams? I mean, we could just do one-way trams. Yeah, but if we do two-way trams, then we need less trams. No, we don't. We need double the trams, one going each direction. Yes, but we put less of them down. See, we're more likely to feel guilty. Autosave. You know. Making us think the game's frozen since 29 minutes ago. Okay. Now we got to set up a tram depot. Well, let's put it out here by the train station. Tram depot. Now, people may ask, hey, why do you keep putting these things near the tracks and out in the middle of nowhere? And the answer is because that's where they are. They ain't in downtown center city. Well, technically in Philadelphia they are. You know what? That's because they were built there decades ago and the city grew up around them. All right, but that's not how that works in real life. All right, well, this is again. I mean, Milwaukee is not one of our major cities. Milwaukee 1. I mean, I hear you. I know what you're trying to say. You're trying to jump. I don't know why we put trams here. I don't. I mean, we flipped a coin. We asked chat. That's it. We'll blame chat. We asked chat which one we should do. And chat said, you know, Milwaukee's going to grow big enough. It really should have tram service. We were like, chat, you are geniuses. Okay, now this time, line 1 goes counterclockwise. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 stations. Mwah, mwah, mwah. 5 stations. Okay, now, go clockwise from here up to, what neighborhood is that in Milwaukee? I don't know, I forget. This is the north side of downtown. You know, that's not what they call their neighborhood. They don't refer to themselves as the north side of somewhere else. This is downtown. This, of course, would be the 5th Ward. Okay. Now, give us some trams. Didn't we just say we were only going to buy 2? Well, let's see how big they are. The Odessa has 5. This holds 7. Let's buy 6. 6 is not 4. 6 is not, and 3 is not 2 per line. It's very much not what we just said. Okay. All right, now let's go down to our next stop, Johnsonville. What kind of bus service is she getting? Well, if she's lucky, she'll get any. I mean, there's really not much of a need here. Yeah, but if we don't run the bus service, the trains won't be busy. And then we'll be sitting here crying, why aren't people riding the trains? No, we only cry me a river, cry about nobody taking the ferries, because no one is taking the ferries. And it is a little bit perplexing. Well, not really. We're asking the ferries to go too far. No, we're just asking them to go from Minneapolis, well, technically Bloomington, but I mean, come on. Come on, Bloomington. I mean, it's the trifecta of the Twin Cities. But is Bloomington in Hennepin County? I'm pretty sure it is, but whatever. So we got Bloomington, Minneapolis, whatever, St. Paul, down to St. Louis. No one rides that. We've got St. Louis going to Memphis. No one. And we got St. Louis going to New Orleans. No one rides that. And St. Louis going to New Orleans going to Memphis. No one rides that. No one even goes New Orleans to Vicksburg. They're just not taking the trams. Whatever, pal. All right. Are we double looping this? We are everywhere else. It's only an extra $5,000 or $10,000, and it might bring in more traffic. You know, a double looped bus service means more people can go more directions. Boom, ba-dum, boom. We're buying too many buses 'cause we're spending money we don't have. We're racing to bankruptcy. There's no reason for Johnsonville to have two routes. Okay, we'll put a bus stop in and make it loop. Well, when it comes to here, it could loop around. We could put a side street, or really a side street? Yeah, a side street like this. If we do this, man, I just thought of that a second ago. But let's try it. Okay, we're at the train station. We're going to go clockwise down to here. And then we're coming down to here, going past the cargo stop, out here to the west side factories, back up here. Okay, now you're at the bus stop on this side. Cool. And now we want to go back around to here? How are we getting there? That's a darn good question. You know what? We'll move it to right here. If we move it to here, boom, 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 boom. Let's get rid of this guy. Okay, now let's see what our line looks like. Okay, we're back at the train station. You know what? We're going to call that Johnsonville Station. John. No, it's John. It's not John, it's John. Did we call this Johnsonville? Did we spell Johnsonville Brats wrong? Anybody know how to spell Johnsonville Brats? How do we spell Johnsonville Brats? Is there an H in Johnsonville Brats? Boom, 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 boom. Johnsonville Brats. It has an H in its name. Okay. All right. Well, rest assured, fans, we didn't make a typo that time. So we are correct. It is Johnsonville. So this is Johnson, Johnsonville, Johnsonville Station. You know, is there a cool name we could call it? No, we can't, because we found out also that the Johnsonville Brats plant isn't in Johnsonville. I know. I mean, all kinds of messed up. Okay, so now we come out of here. Let's change this color from peach to something easier to see. All right, so now we come out of here, and she goes over to here. Let's see. She comes up here to stop 1. Yeah, well, she doesn't go this way to stop 5. You know, that's because we're going... Okay, we started out going clockwise. Yes. So now we're back here at the train station again. What are we doing? We want to go back up here to this guy. Yeah. And now we're going. Did we not need to do any of that? I bet you we didn't. Nope. Let's figure this out. Okay. Going north and south. And all sorts of kludgy stuff going on here. Johnsonville Station. Okay, this whole thing here should be called Johnsonville Station. Let's try and fix it. Forest Street. That is Johnsonville Station. Okay, so we're here at Johnsonville Station. Yeah, and we're going north. So we head north from 1, and we make it to Highland Street. No, this is Spruce. Okay, so we're on the wrong side of the track right from the beginning. 1 should be... Why is it not seeing this as the same station? Because you changed its names. You broke the whole thing. I mean, ouch, but whatever. Okay, put them directly across from each other. Change their name in the middle. Look, Johnsonville Station. Okay, now see what we get. Well, we don't get the right thing. Okay, she comes in over here. She's on track 1. When she comes back down, she should be across the street. Look at that. Does it work over here? Was it really that simple? No, see, we got a goofy thing going on here. That's because she moved the station down there. Okay, get rid of this. Put the station up here. Okay, now let's go back to the lines. This appears to be working there. What we're looking for is these weird-ass turns that the train lines or the tracks trying to make for no purpose at all. 3 and 9. 2 shouldn't be coming through here. It should be Highland Street. It should be... Yeah, why can't it get down here? It should be coming down here and should go to Highland Street. Why can't it get in there? And what about track 10, Highland Street there? It only sees 1 stop. Let's see what it does now. All right, Highland Street coming down should be at 2. Okay. Comes down here, goes around. We're looking for weird turns. Oh, how's it getting in here? It's coming all the way up here. That is very wrong. Okay. Number 1. We're here at the station. You know, if this messes up one more time, I'm just going to delete the whole line and start over. Okay, Johnsonville Station. She heads to Highland. That's down here. Highland. Yeah, she should be going directly to Highland. What's wrong up here that I can't make it? I mean, these streets connect. Is she just too close? We'll get rid of this weird thing. And let's see what the errors tell us. She's telling us could not connect all stations. Why not? Okay, she's over here at line 1. You know what? Just delete the whole thing. That is not Just delete the whole thing. Okay, add a station. Okay, we're here, and then we're going over here. That's 2. Now we're coming over here, and then we're stopping here, and then we stop here. Okay, now we hit here. To hit here, we have to do a weird-ass loop. Oh, man. Is that what's breaking it? I mean, we're happy with that, I guess. So now you come down here, and then you come over here, and then you come all the way out here, and then you grab this guy, okay, we got 2 weird-ass loops here. So if we switch the tracks over, they still got to flip around. So we're not getting out of that in any way. Well, that's just you're cheap. If you weren't so cheap, you'd put two-way bus lines in here. Is that really what it takes? Well, then we got 10,000 routes. Well, yeah, but it's the same thing. A route with 5 stops or a route with 10. It's the same in the end. Oh, good Lord, man. Just Johnsonville. Johnsonville. Johnson, Sonville. What is BV? I don't know. Alright. Bus line Johnsonville. No warnings. Let's get a couple of buses down here. Where are we going to buy them from? We're going to buy them in Milwaukee. Because over here we were smart. We set up, 1 road depot instead of 1 for every city. Okay, passengers. La Obeissance, give us 5. Okay. Now what's going on in Lake Geneva? Are we giving her a bus stop? No, man, we have to. Alright, let's build some streets. We don't know the words to this song or how long it lasts. We do know that you can't hold a tune and sing. That's not nice. I know, but it's truthful. Lake Geneva. Are we keeping this road up? Oh, then this is... Be cool if people lived here. That might as well be a fort. But we'll let the game do what it does there on its own. Okay. Give us some bus stops. Okay, we stop here. We come down here. And then we come over here. And we come down here. And we come back out here. And that really doesn't hit the downtown much, does it? Alright, we'll put 1 over here. And then we'll put 1 here. Alright, now. Bus service. B for bus. Lake Geneva. Lake Geneva? Lake Geneva. G-E-O? Is there an O in there? Lake Geneva? It's Lake Geneva. Are we sure we're spelling that right? I have no idea. I would not doubt that every name of every town in here is spelled wrong. Or typoed. Yeah, it is spelled wrong. Lake has a capital L. I'm talking about jinxing myself. Okay. We're at the bus station. We come out here to the part of town where no one lives, because that's the secret to a profitable bus route. Going out to neighborhoods no one lives in. Okay. Now, we could run a road from Chicago. As soon as you run a road from Chicago to Lake Geneva, you ain't getting any traffic on that train. Well, that's a good point. Yeah, spend the $10,000, get a depot. Is it only $10,000? How much is a depot? It's 10. Oh, look at that, 10.5, and we're able to hug it right along the side of the track. All right, give us a couple vehicles here. Troikas? No, stagecoaches. Yeah, because when I think of, the Wild West, well, that's 4. They do 18s. Alright, let's get 4 of these. Alright, one more city. Rockford. Alright, depot. Might as well put it down now. We got it selected. Can we fit this in here? There we go. 10,000 even. Wow. That is... We're just doing one loop in here. To come down here. Bus service, Rockford. So we hit the here. And we come out here around the factory district. So, yeah, that's the zoo in which I live, otherwise known as the... Hey, let's call him. All right, we'll come down here, out this way, back here, and then back around. Look at that. All right, give us a couple stagecoaches here, buddy. Buddy is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Line 1. Line 1, so good of a name that we changed it as soon as we could. Line 1. This is bus service Rockford. Rockford. I know a guy named James is from here. He was the founding mayor. They named the town after him. Okay. Every city that we've added to train service so far, okay, has a bus for intracity bus service. By the way, to the 4 people watching on Twitch, hello, good afternoon. Oh my God, thank you for joining us. To the 2 people watching on YouTube, again, thank you for all your comments, and especially earlier, thank you everybody for your assistance in adjusting sound levels. Apparently, my voice was too high and the music was too low, and we weren't droning out my voice enough. And I think now we've got it just right so that, you know, you don't have to put up with me too much. I hope you're enjoying our experience, as you can clearly tell, in Mississippi. But we are on the Mississippi River. This is an 1850 start, and we are on hard, on a 100% custom scratch-built map, which is inspired by and recreates the Mississippi River from New Orleans to St. Louis, up to the Twin Cities of Minneapolis, St. Paul, and Bloomington, and over to just the tip of the Great Lakes, so that we can include the Chicago, Rock Island Pacific Line, and so that we can include the old Milwaukee Road. And then the presumption is that... What are you sitting here for? Let's fix this. Okay, he was sitting at the signal. She was sitting at the signal. Okay, this one was waiting to come in. Well, she had a signal. She should have waited. You're on your own track here. So you should have been able to barrel down and out of here. Well, yeah. How are we going to fix that? I mean, this is just the through track. Okay, let's figure it out. We shouldn't have been stopped there. There's something further down the line that is messing us up. We can't put a relief switch in here because this is the only single, it's a single track. That's part of the challenge that we've given ourselves. Unless you can justify double track, we are single track everywhere. That's the first challenge. Now, obviously, we have sidings and we have junctions, you know, all the other fun things. This station is beautiful. It'll be even beautiful if on one day that anybody uses it. Yeah, it's not sarcastic station. It's the Milwaukee station. Keep the sarcasm somewhere else. It would be, look at that. All those buses heading off to go do their new city. Yep. We're going too fast. There is coal not coal, that's crops. Here we are blowing through Johnsonville on an express route. And look at that, the freight train is waiting for the freight tunnel. And we are on the passenger line. Also, that's the other thing. All bridges, single track. We are all tunnels are single track. But you'll notice that we just went through a tunnel with two tracks. That's because one's passenger service and the other one is freight service. And the passenger and freight track is supposed to never meet. Look at that, we picked up passengers in Lake Geneva. Now we're heading into Chicago. Here we go, first train to go across Road Rusty here. All right, let's see.
Howdy.
Hey, it's Crowbar. We're just,
Milwaukee Road.
yes, matter of fact, I'm taking the first trip on the Chicago Lake Geneva train. And then we've got a Chicago to Rockford line to ride. And then we've got the Chicago North Shore line from Chicago all the way up to Green Bay. And then after that, I got to start working on taking Milwaukee out to Minneapolis. So it'll be a couple of different episodes to make that happen. You know, one to connect up Waukesha, Chippewa Falls, Eau Claire, and then one to hook up Madison. And then once that's done, I'll be able to take the line through Waukesha and take that all the way into St. Paul. And yeah, not to be confused with St. Cloud, which is actually where we should be going, and then we'll continue to keep making that mistake every time I zoom across the map. So hopefully by the time, ooh, some ugly piece of straight track just popped across. How's your day going?
Okay.
Glad to hear. We are currently backing up in Chicago because the trains also don't flip as part of the difficulty challenge that I have for myself.
Right.
I've had as many as 5 people watching today.
Ooh.
I know. I guess there's nothing good on. But I would hope they're here for the challenge and difficulty that we're building in. But, you know, they don't, you know, like most people that pop in, they don't say hello or goodbye or you suck, you know, which I would welcome. I would almost say that I relish it, but we're currently going to be going into Johnsonville, so I don't think relish goes with brats. Just mustard.
Not too much.
Yeah. Do they use relish on Chicago hot dogs?
Yes, it's bright green stuff too. What kind of dye they put in it? Boy, oh boy, it's not your typical pickle relish, sweet relish.
Okay, we just completed a loop on the Lake Geneva train, and she's already profitable. Wow. Quite a surprise.
That many people want it. Well, it is a resort town. I mean, you're going to get a lot of people wanting to go out there for recreation and stuff.
Well, I mean, I assumed they were there for a D&D convention. See, different ages, different experiences.
It's supposed to be where it all was created, isn't it?
Well, Gary Gygax was born in Lake Geneva. I learned that in the page that I didn't look up. So, kind of like the famous Amos cookies. I've been spewing various facts and then going, but I don't really know if that's true. Oh, here we are in Rockford, man. We're dropping off 36, and we're picking up 55. Holy cow, we're leaving people on the tracks here in Rockford. We are leaving 31 people. Man, we can expand the train. I mean, Rockford has no one living in it. I would have not thought there'd be any such need. Black. But
I don't know if that's still the case, but Rockford used to be the second largest city in Illinois.
really,
Yeah.
that is amazing. I wonder if the people of Rockford know that. Like, is this something they tout? I just thought
They may
Rockford
not
was
wanna
a...
even be mentioned in the same breath with Chicago.
I don't know. I assumed Rockford was like a extended Chicago suburb.
No, it's 90 miles away.
Well, if you look on maps of those metropolitan statistical areas, those MSA maps, I mean the Chicago-land MSA extends all the way just across the border into Wisconsin.
Yeah, but Rockford is west. Hello. How you
Hi,
doing,
Dan.
Tristan?
Hey, Tristan, it's Tristan.
I'm just playing some Roblox.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said, Tristan.
I was playing Roblox.
Oh, yeah, I noticed you got that free something or other. What's that? Free break? No.
Freestyle?
No. What was the game you were playing earlier? I saw it on Steam.
I think it on Steam it was Ravenfield. Because I play.
That's
Yeah,
it.
and then I've been getting mods saying it's cool and it's fun because if I don't know, then I gotta do it.
Okay.
Well, that's a good philosophy. If I own it, I gotta use it.
Yeah. So what were you guys doing?
Well, I was just gonna start up my single player game of Dead Power for a while, but if you wanted to start up World War III, we could play that one if you wanted.
Not World War III, it's World War II.
Oh, I thought maybe since the last save was World War II, you might have called this one World War III, but I was wrong.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, it's okay.
So you gonna do that, or you want to play something else?
I think I would do that.
Okay. Then I will wait till you get in game, and I'll join you. Unless
Okay.
you're already in game, then I can join you right now.
My gum in my mouth is very soggy for some reason. I guess I'm just finished, so I'm gonna go get a drink really quick.
Alrighty.
But first, I'll get in that server so you guys can join World War II. Server.
Well, I haven't played on that map, but I'm currently playing Transport Fever. So it's
He's building the
World
Milwaukee
War
Road.
II.
trying to.
Server. Okay, I'm creating a server because I could.
So I watched a couple documentaries last night on the old Milwaukee Road, which of course, as expected, YouTube was then going to pounce on me with everything old Milwaukee from there on out, or rather, old Milwaukee Road. And one of the things I came across was a guy who was reviewing current detailed model trains. Now, I'm assuming this price is wrong when adjusted for, inflation.
You gotta get out. You gotta get out because I don't know what happened. This is not the right server. I guess it was my other server.
Wait a minute. This looks like the right one.
No?
I'm on the roof, and there's a blue shredder, a crafting bench, and an anvil.
Oh. Oh.
Here
What
looks
do
like
I
the
have?
right one.
Oh, because I did not respond with my stuff.
I got my stuff.
Let me teleport to you. What the heck happened to my thing?
This company is making detailed HO and N scale trains. They're selling the locomotives for $299, $399 price range. And I was like, that just seems way higher than... I mean, even in today's dollars, the idea that a locomotive is $300, let alone HO, but we're not talking line L scale, we're talking HO or N. I just can't imagine that I was spending that amount relatively, back in the 80s or 90s. I mean, we're not talking brass either.
Yeah.
But to play my other server since I lost all my stuff. We'll get back to this one later.
Alright. Well, let me get out of the game then.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I went downstairs and I don't see the flag here, but this is all of the stuff that I had in that game. Alright.
I lost everything. So you left? Okay.
I'm disconnecting now.
Okay, me too.
Yeah, that does seem kind of pricey.
Yeah, I mean, because one of the guys that owned the big train store when I was a kid was Ted's Engine House. Ted was huge into brass. The funny thing is, Ted didn't like model trains. Ted was just big into buying and selling brass because, it developed as sort of it was his business, but it was also, he enjoyed the whole buying brass from around the world sort of aspect of it, and that became his... I mean, who goes into the business going, man, I love pumping gas, but I mean, he really enjoyed the whole brass buying and trading thing. And I think also because brass is, people are willing to trade for it or haggle. It wasn't just him slapping an MSRP on it. He had a chance to, he knew every single piece, where he bought it from, how he traded it, all that sort of stuff. So, when he died, his family and the guys in the shop that were left behind, they had a hard time selling all the brass. He had so much brass. I remember I was talking to the one guy. I was like, you're doing pretty good selling all this stuff. He was like, there's a basement and a storage room completely stocked to the ceiling. He never missed an opportunity. Well, yeah, it's like when you drive past those whatnot shops, and you're like, who buys this stuff? And your lovely wife says to you, I would love to buy some of this stuff. And you're like, you say that every time we drive by, but you never say park the car.
I think I lost the server.
Something. I came in and I'm stuck in a wall or something.
Well, since I lost it. I think it was 666 or something. I don't know. I think it was. Oh yeah, it was. I think it was.
Try that one then.
Because create server. Oh my god, this is what I've returned. Please tell me this is the right one. Oh. Oh no, it's not the right server. Oh come on. No, I'm just gonna start a new server.
Okay.
Since I lost it. I lost it because I don't keep a track of my things.
Well, I refer you to Jeff's comment.
Yeah. I just type in numbers. I just type in numbers now on my servers. Multiplayer, host server, new game. My server name's gonna be.
Doesn't matter
Yeah.
to us.
I just call in 100. It's gonna be 100. It doesn't matter. So you can just join me on the Steam thing.
Right.
They won 100. Okay, create server. I'm creating it. That's on.
Well, I've been at this for 3.5 hours. I've managed to connect Chicago to Lake Geneva and Rockford. And I've managed to connect Chicago through the North Shore line, through Lake Geneva,
Then I'm in.
Johnsonville, which, by the way, I had to look up. I forgot how to spell Johnsonville. For a moment there, I thought it didn't have an H, like Johnsonville, like a good, Northern European city name. But no, it has an H in it.
That was a good first start. I found blue tip already.
I don't know if you were worried about that crowbar, but, just in case you were. Because I'd hate for you to show up at the supermarket and buy yourself a box of Johnsonville brats and not get yourself a box of Johnsonville brats.
And I'm in.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. We got very lucky. Because I found blue tape in a trash pile. So yeah, we just need to be a little bit more lucky so we can get black tape under wood. Oh, dude, I found 3 vests.
Ooh. Well,
You're so good.
where's this guy going? He's going to the farm.
That means I'm gonna smack you to death. Die. Move forward. Okay, you're it's still loaded.
Still loading.
Okay. I teleported you here.
Yep, there I am.
Okay, look at this fast powders and medium vest. Yeah, I do. Yeah. Fast powder 2 vest. I have the medium vest. I mean the light vest. You can have the medium vest if you want. I don't mind.
Alright, thank you.
Welcome.
All right. I know what I got to do next. I got to work on that grind out to
Let's go. Let's
St.
go.
Paul.